and welcome to another L.L.K play video. And today I'm super excited because we are going to be building the Elephant Jungle Rescue Set. So LEGO has partnered with National Geographic to make a whole bunch of jungle sets, which I find is really exciting because as I told you before, I am very clumsy. I think it's really great because it raises awareness for a lot of animals that are critically endangered. So without further ado, let's get into building this. So Mini-Me, you can just step off to the side and let's open this box. Oh, there we go. So, okie dokie. So, in here, the elephant. Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys agree with me, but this elephant is super duper cute. Okay, so in this we have packet 1 and packet 2. We also have our instructions here, which is very important because I think I'd be pretty hopeless without them. Here we just have a little, yes, it's just a little flyer about Legoland. And then here we have some stickers, which are actually exactly the same. Am I supposed to get 2 of these? I don't think so. But anyway, let's get into building. Okay, so here we have packet number 1 ready to go. We will just pour out the pieces over here at the side. Got a few runaway pieces. Naughty, naughty. Okay, so all of the small pieces usually come in these little packages. Or I guess bags, plastic bags. I'm not really sure what they're called. Anyway, so I think we should start building. So first of all is Emma. So she's wearing overalls with a nice kind of pink coral top with some green they kind of look like leaves or squiggles, I guess. Anyway, Emma needs a head. She can't go running around without a head or without hair. Okay, so Emma also, of course, needs a walkie-talkie, as you do when you're out in the jungle saving animals, because you need to communicate. I mean, I wouldn't want to be stuck in the jungle without any communication. Right, Emma, you can stand over there and watch the next things being built. Right, we'll just move these out of the way. Okay, so we have a nice white flat piece here to start our trailer with. Okay, here we have a pink middle piece. Okay, now we're just going to go and outline these sides with some white pieces. Okay, there we go. Next, we are putting on this little hook to hook onto the back of the car, so the trailer can be towed around, because a trailer isn't much use without something to, well, pull it around with. Oh, just some runaway pieces. Okay, we have some more of these clippy bits, and we have a box, probably to hold some more equipment, because, I mean, in the jungle you need quite a lot of equipment. Okay, so now we have some really pretty lilac pieces here to outline the edge of the trailer with. Okay, and then some dark purple pieces to hold it all together around the edges, all nice and flat. We're going to be working now on the bottom. So this is the little thing which will be connected to the tires and wheels so we can get around with the trailer. Okay, so these wheels, just gonna clip them onto the sides like that. Okay, now we have some binoculars to put in the clippy bits. So I guess it is equipment and a spoon, probably for the medicine. And what else do we have? Okay, a bottle to feed the animals with and a leaf. Yeah, maybe some more food for the animals. I mean, I guess elephants only eat leaves. Okay, so our trailer's done. It can go over there with Emma, and next we're going to be working on the car. So we have the back tow bar, so we can clip it onto the trailer and pull the trailer around. Anyway, we are going to line it with the white pieces. Oh, seems I have made a little bit of a mistake here. Just need to turn those around. There we go. I think that's how it goes. And we'll put those on. Okay, now we have a nice white flat area to work on. And then the hook. To hook onto the trailer. Okay, so next I think we are making the number plate, which is JLS19. I'm not quite sure what that stands for. My best guess would be Jungle Life Service, but maybe it's jumping lemurs singing or something like that. Okay, so now we need our lights on the next to the number plate. Okay, so now we have these really light lilac pieces to stop the Lego friends from falling out sideways. So I guess they're kind of like doors that don't open. And then we can just fill in the front with some pieces and some dark purple tire coverings, I guess, to make sure to keep the tires in place. And then at the back here, we are going to put on our lilac piece here, and just to smooth it over, some dark purple pieces just to make it all nice and smooth. And another box, which are very important to keep equipment in, and some little pink studs here next to the box to put the bar on so nothing falls out of the box. And then of course some backrests, because when you're saving animals in the jungle you need to be comfortable, otherwise you're going to get very, very sore muscles. Anyway, we're going to fill in the sides now with some smooth pieces. Okay, so we're going to put the car aside now, and we're going to make the front of it with some pink and yellow lights. Actually, I've never seen pink and yellow lights in real life on cars, but maybe in the jungle they have pink and yellow lights on their cars, which would be very cool. I'd love to see that, so maybe I should go to the jungle one day. Okay, so we have a bar here to protect the car a little bit if it ever rams into anything. Okay, and now we have the mirrors on the side so they can see what's going on behind them. And now the steering wheel. So the steering wheel will be clipped onto this here, and the steering wheel is actually on the wrong side if you live where I live here. But in a lot of places in the world, the steering wheel is on the right side. Now we have a nice bonnet here with their jungle logo, which is a leaf and a paw print. And a windscreen to make sure no bugs get in, because that would be horrible. And just some lilac pieces over the top to make it look nice and pretty. Okay, and then we'll just smoothen over the top with some dark purple pieces and some lights. And now for the tires. These tires are much bigger than the trailer tires. They actually proper 4-wheel drive tires to make sure they can get through any type of terrain. And we'll just clip them onto the sides here. So with the hook on the car, it actually doesn't fit on the trailer. So you have to take the hook off to be able to fit the trailer on. But you can always put the hook back on to be able to tow other things around or yank some stuff out. So we'll just put it in there for now, and Emma can put her walkie-talkie in there, and off she goes in her car. Goodbye, Emma. Right, time for packet 2. So we'll just pour out the pieces back here. And cut open the little packet, and we can just move it over there because I'm sure you don't need to see that all. Okay, so first we have Stephanie. So she's wearing shorts and a jacket, like a kind of dark greeny jacket with a coral pocket and some coral zippers and a coral belt with kind of a blue buckle, and a very interesting shirt. It has lots of different patterns. Blue, purple, coral, so many different colours, and of course, like Lego does now, the printing goes all the way around to the back, and we'll just pop on her head and her hair. Right, so she can just talk with Emma over there while we admire the beautiful elephant. It is so adorable. It's actually very small compared to the Lego Friends, but we will just have to put that aside for now while we start building the next part of the set. So we have our green area, which I think is grass, and some rocks to start off with. A very sharp rock and a smooth rock, another smooth rock, and then a little kind of pebble, I guess, maybe a bit bigger than a pebble, kind of a small sharp rock. And we'll just add some more grass here so we have some extra space. And then these little red things I don't think are going to be seen because most rocks aren't red. Yes, so we're going to put some of these very jagged, sharp rocks over the top. Just like that. Right. Next we're going to just add some more jagged rocks. Just around there. It's definitely not symmetrical at all, as you can see, except for the middle part, which I mean makes sense because it's nature. Definitely not symmetrical at all. Right, so next we are going to add some more rocks and kind of I think this is going to be the start of a tree. Kind of reminds me of a slide because, I mean, it does look like a slide. And some more wood behind it, and some water. I don't know if this water is supposed to be a puddle or a pond, or I don't know what it's supposed to be because it's a bit too small to be a pond. But they have these super cool blue, sparkly, pearlescent pieces, which is super cool. Okay, let's keep building on this wooden part, which I think is going to be the tree. Just turn that around. Right. So, we'll also add some more rocks out and some more things on the tree. So we have more wood on the tree and more rocks. Looks like we're alternating between rocks and tree and rocks and tree. And the rocks are very jagged. I would not want to get stuck in there, but unfortunately, the elephant does get stuck in there. But fortunately, Stephanie and Emma will be all ready to help get it out. So this is a very small but jagged and sharp rock, which we're just going to put there. And now we have a very, very jagged area of rocks and sharp area of rocks. Okay, just to top it off, we have a little plant. Okay, now we're going to keep going on the tree. So this tree is not going to be anything like the usual Lego trees, because usually they're just a few wooden bits and some leaves. But this tree, from the looks of it, is much, much more detailed. Okay, so I seem to have put that on the wrong way. Right, so this tree is already very detailed. So we'll just hold it all together with this corner piece. And then to hold it together even more, we'll put this 2x2 piece on the top, just to hold it all together. And then we'll add some little pieces here to fill in the gaps of the branches. Okay, so now I'm not really sure what we're making. There's all these like pieces hanging off the tree, but I guess most trees have like bark coming off and falling off. Right, so it seems that I have misplaced a few bricks, so I just need to quickly fix that. So I'll just pull this off because it's just supposed to go a little further backwards, so I can fit that on like that. Okay. Next, we are going to be making some more of the tree. Got the wrong piece. Okay, so this will just go up there. Okay, so this, I seem to have made a little bit of a mistake, so I'm just gonna pull apart the tree just a little bit. Because I seem to have misplaced some of the branches. So I'll just put those pieces back on. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, so these branches I accidentally put facing the wrong way, so that branch right there was actually supposed to be facing to the side. Okay, so now that looks much better. So I'll just fix all of that up. There we go. Okay, so now I just have to rebuild all of the hanging off bits, which are now facing different ways because I fixed it all. Okay, so now we can continue building. So this now very clearly goes right there, And then at the back we are just going to put that there to add some extra texture on the tree. So this is actually one of the most detailed trees I've ever seen in Lego, because like there's so much texture and I actually really like it. Even though I did make a few mistakes along the way, just because it was very, very detailed. Okay, now we're going to put this spider there. Hopefully no one gets bitten by the spider if it's venomous. And now we're going to be adding the leaves, because every tree needs leaves, am I right? So we have some lime green leaves and some more lush dark green leaves, which are going to be hanging on these little clippy bits which we added just before. I'll just fix up that leaf. Okay, so now we have almost finished our very detailed tree. There's so much texture on it and it's super cool. Okay, so last but not least, we need some colourful flowers just to give a pop of colour into the whole tree. So we have some pastel yellow and some coral pink, which we're just going to add onto the middle of the leaves. There we go. So now our tree is all done. We're just going to add a little shovel here in the nook of the branch so they can dig out anything that they need to dig out. And now we are going to make a very cute plant with a green and a yellow flower and a little sprout of green. I seem to have made yet another mistake. It was supposed to be a coral flower. Okay, so we'll put that there, right next to some of the rocks. Okay, so now we have almost completely finished this little area of land, but we need a sign. So we'll just turn the sign over. There we go. Okay, now the sign of course needs to say something, and I'm not quite sure what this sign means. I think it's a Lego friend in water asking for help, I think. Or maybe sinking sand. We'll just adjust the sticker. I have actually no idea. So, I mean, there isn't really any water nearby except for that puddle over there. And that doesn't seem deep enough to be able to drown in. It's only just a little puddle, and I don't think you can drown in a puddle unless you're a bug. Right, we will move on to the next part, which is the little part the elephant gets stuck in. And then this little hook, you can hook and pull out with the back of the trailer. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little hook there to be able to yank it out with the trailer, so the elephant can be all safe from the rocks. But we're just going to add a few little rocks up there because it is supposed to be stuck right in the middle of the rocks. And we'll slide it in, and then we can get our elephant, and it fits just perfectly in there, so they can come with the car. I don't know why no one's driving the car, but maybe it's a self-driving car, and they can hook it up onto the little, I guess, branch or little rock that's sticking out and pull it out, and then the elephant is all safe and rescued. There we go. Okay, so we have come to the end of our build, but we've built a great, very interesting and detailed tree with some very big leaves and beautiful flowers, a great little contraption to free the elephant and make sure it's safe. We have Emma and Stephanie here with their very interesting jungle outfits, a trailer to rescue the elephant in, and of course a car to pull the trailer. Sadly though, elephants are really endangered, which means there's less and less of them in the world. I'm going to tell you a few facts about elephants, why they are endangered, and what you can do to help from your home.
As you can see, here's a very adorable family of elephants, and as they grow older, they grow tusks. All about elephants. There are 3 types of elephants: Savannah elephant, African elephant, and Asian elephant. Elephant tusks never stop growing, so the bigger the tusk, the older the elephant. Elephants spend 12 to 18 hours every day eating. Elephants throw sand and mud on themselves to stay cool. Why are elephants endangered? Sadly, elephants are in trouble. Many are killed by humans for their ivory tusks. What can we do to help? Don't buy ivory. That's what the tusks are made of. Buy elephant-free wood. Adopt an elephant. Basically paying for an elephant to be protected by people like Emma and Stephanie. This one's a bit more tricky, so talk to an adult for help.
Thank you so much for watching, but wait, before you go, I need to ask you something. There's one mystery. Why do I have an extra sticker packet? Did Lego purposely put it in there so that if people lose their stickers, there'll be an extra one? Or was it a mistake? If you got this set as well and you also got an extra sticker packet, please tell me down below and maybe we can solve the mystery. So bye, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe so you can know when I post new videos and keep up to date with everything I'm building. Bye for now, and remember to live life creatively.